Okay, got the heater going so it's a little loud. We're going to replace the tail light housing inside the back of this 1988 K5 Blazer. I already put new tail light lenses and gaskets in, and then I found that this tail light housing was mounted and it wouldn't take my new LED light on the one side. So we got a used tail light housing on eBay for 13 bucks including shipping, so I bought both the right and the left so I have a spare. So I've got the socket out of that. I'm gonna have to pull my new gasket out here, and we'll be putting that back in. I've got my used tail light housing, the inner tail light housing, right hand RH. I painted it with my silver chrome spray paint, so it's a little more reflective than what I got. It was a little dirty, but very usable, not broken. We'll take this puppy out. Have to do a little wire repair because the socket was melted. One thing about stainless steel screws, they don't stick to the magnetic tray I got over here. Okay, got that out. Undo our tail light. Come on, tail light. Yeah, everything's better when it's cold. Side marker line. Tail light's got a good bulb in it. This thing was really melted here on the back side, so it's not usable. This one's okay, that one's okay, but and this backup light was really melted, and we're gonna have to cut it off and put the used one I got on because it won't work. It won't snap into the back of this housing anymore. So this is going in the garbage. That bulb looks burnt. It's going in the garbage. There it goes. We got a new one right here. Got a 194. Slide it right in there. Okay. I gotta go get my side cutters. Okay. We're gonna cut the old backup light wires off. That thing's going in the garbage. It's so melted up, it won't snap in the housing anymore. There it goes, in the garbage. This is gonna be tricky as the wires don't have a lot of slack. I think I'm going to go get my other plier holder. It's a fuel line collapser, but I'm going to use it for this. Okay, I got my little fuel line pinch off tool. We're going to use it for a stripping aid. Today and today only. Well, we got that sideline. We're going to put our little heat shrink butt connector on. But it's going to go. There's the first one. Yeah, baby. Okay. Grab this other black one here. They're put on a fuel line when you're changing stuff in the fuel system. Keeps the gas from running on the ground, but they're working out great for this thing. Go down to a 16 on this. I'm going to do that, pull that off by hand, that insulation, so I don't rip this wire loose from down below. And there it goes. Okay, now we got another little red butt connector. Heat shrink. Lighting is not the greatest, so bear with me. It's GoPro on a cardboard box. I really like the way these wire pliers crimp. And no problem with it coming off. Okay. The hard part is over. Now, let's get our new used backup line housing. These new ones don't incorporate a rubber gasket. I'm going to see if I can get the rubber gasket off the old one here real quick. They don't come with a rubber gasket. If it's not easy to pull off and stick on, I'm just going to go with this. We're going to go check. It's in the garbage. Okay, I tried the old gasket on this new used housing. I've cleaned the metal surfaces in there so we'll have a good connection, and it won't go on. It's awful old and brittle. So this Suburban that this used lens housing came off of, it fits it perfect, so it doesn't get much water up in here, so we're gonna go with it just as is. Okay, we got both of our wires stripped. We're going to use our little Holden pliers again here. I think we're going to do one at a time. Let's do the little green one first. Okay, there's the green one. Here we go with the black one. It's a little in the shade. I hope you can see it. Okay, we're crimped up. These wires all look pretty good. They just kind of sit in there out of the way. Got my little heat gun. I use this thing on low. It's plenty hot on low for these heat shrink connectors. We're gonna just start hitting them. Hopefully you can see they're already starting to shrink up. I think that's going to do it. I don't want to go too much and fry anything. I'm going to put a little piece of loom on each one of these that I've disturbed because they're a little different, and I'll go get that and be right back. We're ready to put our new used housing in. Okay, this one, it's got a pretty good gasket on it, so we're going to use it over. I didn't mess with it as I don't have another one. We're going to put our side marker light in. Tail and turn signal in. And we've got a new LED backup light. We're going to install that. I don't want to touch that with my greasy fingerprints just in case it messes with these LEDs. It probably won't, more likely with a halogen, but we'll be better safe than sorry. Okay, this thing's ready to go in. Carefully set that back there. Okay, we're going to get our fairly new gasket back on. Then we're going to install our new tail light lenses. The rest of these tightened up. There we go. Okay, we're gonna go turn the lights on and see what we get. Looks like we got everything up and working. Side marker, turn signal, brand new LED backup, looking good. Let's call her a night.